What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Kofi gang. Shout out to the Nightwish army. We're in the house. I've got my friend here, Dan, for the first time to check out Nightwish. Have you heard anything from Nightwish?
I've heard a song actually.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. Just have to remember the title of it.
All right. Well, how does it go?
I think you showed me.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you remember the title?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll let you know after. Actually.
All right, cool. No problemo. Anyway, this is Nightwish. We're gonna check out the greatest show on earth. This is with Richard Dawkins.
Oh, legendary.
Oh yeah, the legendary intellectual. So we're gonna check out this song and we're gonna listen to it. The lyrics are so meaningful. The song is amazing. This is a trip. So let's check this out. I think it's got about 3 or 4 songs in there. And they put it all in kind of like one performance, one score, and then they go through it, and it all means it just has such a meaningful reference. Right. So it's one of the most impacting songs for me, in my opinion, for Nightwish. And yeah, and I love it. So let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's go.
That intro. Oh. Oh, minor progressions. Many minor progressions.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh.
Here we go.
Bro, you know this part? Bro, this part's giving me Hans Zimmer. This part's giving me Hans Zimmer vibes.
Hans Zimmer, yes, it's such a Hans Zimmer thing. Yeah,
bro. Even before that, it gave me film score vibes. But until this part got here,
yeah,
like
it's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, and if you look at the background, they've got the stars. It's constant formation of stars. So you see kind of like how everything just moves along, and there's different formations of stars and constellations. It's just following through. So whilst you're try to pay attention to the background, but if anything, I'll point out what's going on. But because I watched it, but I've only really watched it one time, so I'm still gonna miss things anyway. So,
you know, it takes a long time to sometimes.
But it's there's so much symbolism that they do is very significant. But yeah, the music is oh.
I did not expect that. Oh. Oh. One sec, bro. Wait, obviously we're watching a Nightwish video. So they compose the whole thing.
Yeah.
They sound like composers. Like this is like a obviously we have like
They are.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess they are. And obviously, let's not forget that there's a whole visual behind
This
it.
is a process.
So yeah.
Like
It's for screen.
Process.
Yeah, it's for screen. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually for screen. So
Yeah, it's a process. Just go through it. Like I said, this is a trip. This is a trip.
Yeah.
just allow yourself to just. I think the only thing we're missing is a blunt.
That's all we need.
That's the only thing we're missing. Just go through it. Just go through it, man. Oh, don't worry.
Oh, yo.
Don't worry.
Sounds amazing. Oh. Boy, voice.
I love his smile, man. All right, I'm just gonna. Are you ready? Are you?
I thought I was.
Like, wait. Oh, okay.
I thought I was.
Like, if you weren't ready, I think we should be ready. Like, this is like we stir in the pot. Like we slowly stir in the pot. We're about to to get into it.
I just can't believe this.
Already?
Yeah, I can't believe this.
We only just started.
From the one song I know from them,
Yeah.
I did not expect to hear this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it? It's such a tranquil feel,
Yeah.
and the artist Floor Jansen, that's the not the artist, the singer. She came in to, subdue you.
With that voice,
Yep.
wonderful voice. What?
After sleeping through 100 million centuries, we have finally opened our eyes on a sumptuous planet.
The man, the myth, the legend, Richard Dawkins. Mr. Richard Dawkins.
He should be a sir.
Yeah.
But you see how he starts after sleeping through 100 billion centuries.
Billion centuries.
We have finally opened our eyes to a sumptuous planet. This is the evolution of life.
After all that time, millions of years.
That's why it started with the stars forming, and now we see single cell organisms images in the background. That's why I said just try and pay attention to the background. So you see it eventually evolving, like you just see it happening.
Did that happen as soon as you spoke? Like your image?
Yeah.
I did not see that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
We have finally opened our eyes on a sumptuous planet, beautiful with life. Within decades, we must close our eyes again. Isn't it a noble and enlightened way of spending our brief time in the sun? To work at understanding the universe and how we have come to wake up in it.
Whoa. Hey. You can't expect this. Whoa. What? Just when I thought it couldn't get better.
Yeah, I told you. That's what I was asking. I was like, are you ready? Because we're about to take a trip. This was you know when you're going on a roller coaster and the build up to the top before you actually descend, and then that was the intro. That was it. We were just going up. Now we start.
Watch from there.
Yeah. Do that. Is it too flashy? Is it too flashy? All right, cool.
Yo. Huh? What?
The cosmic law of gravity pulled the real force around the fire. Careless cold infinity in every vast direction. Lonely terror in the Goldilocks zone.
I love this. The little I know about history, obviously, the mammals came before us and all of that. So they're showing the mammals.
In the background.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and then the significance with the lyrics too, so it kind of goes along with it. So this is showing the slow kind of like the variations, adaptations, and all of these things that we pretty much took a lot of painful reality of how things that were allowed and things that were basically removed from the gene pool through obviously natural selection and everything. So it's like all of these things kind of taken into consideration, and they wrote a song about it.
Like it's so easy to do that.
Yeah. They've got the man himself in the background. Like, oh man, it's brilliant. Yeah. And I like this lyric too. A careless cold infinity in every vast direction.
Infinity in every vast direction. Lonely terror in the Goldilocks zone. She has exhaled herself from the stellar nursery into a carbon feast. Enter Luca, the tapestry of chemistry. There's a writing in the garden, leading us to the mother of all.
You see that transition there?
Yeah, the way she ended that part.
And musically, it's brilliant, man.
For sure.
We are one, we are the universe. I like that. I like that, man.
Show on earth, thy shadows welcoming the outside world to the sun of stars. Getting the tree of a biological holy. Enter the tapestry of chemistry. There's a writing in the garden, leading us to the mother of all. We are one, we are universe. Oh, there's a
way I... Oh. Ooh. What? Oh. Hey, 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 hey. The way I respect musicians that perform live constantly, even the beginning, I'm like, you can't miss any note. Even if you make a mistake, you just have to recover quickly.
You can't, but then you've made it.
Yeah,
you've made a mistake.
Yeah.
Even if you recover, we heard that.
There's no space for making mistakes.
No room for error.
For
No margin.
to perform live. Respect to them. Ooh. Crazy.
We are here to care for the garden, which is a really cool kind of like metaphor for we are here to care for the planet overall.
We are here to care for the garden, the wonder of earth, of every form most beautiful. Every form most beautiful.
Hey!
Yeah.
Are one, we are a universe, forebears of what will be, science of the Devonian Sea. Hey, your stars ride out the tide of our soul, a danger thing, new opening for the greatest shoulders.
Why not?
Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Oh man. Oh. Ooh, just that part.
Oh,
Dun, dun,
Oh.
dun, 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 dun,
and then
dun.
and then later on he added the hi hat.
Yep. The musicality in there. Ooh.
And every time they make a pause, like that's probably longer than like 10 seconds. That means that there's another one session coming in.
Yeah.
So they just kind of like, all right, you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
We're going to the next phase. We're getting to the next phase. So prepare yourself. Vamos.
Yeah. Hey, hey, she's going wild.
Yep.
Ooh, hey, yo, he's going in.
Oh.
Whoa. Yo, first and foremost, yeah, you know the singer. Like, I love the fact that from the beginning, you know, it was so soft, you know, nice and like it's funny. And then now she's going wild. Yeah, like literally. I love this. And the musicians are just going in. They're just wild as well.
Bro, it gets better. It gets better and better. Oh, man. It gets better, bro.
Oh,
After a billion years, the show is still here. Now single one of your fathers died young. The handy travelers out of Africa. Little Lucy of the A4. You break the fantasy to idolatry, to self-destructive weaponry, and to the god again. Deep breath in the past, and a mystic crowd of the hunted.
Ooh. Love that. They've gone wild for real.
They've gone wild.
Yeah.
But you do know. So basically, what's happened now is, I like the line from Marco saying after a billion years, the show is still here. So basically, what we've literally started from, obviously, the stars and everything, single organisms and sea animals and all of that. So after a billion years, we're still here. We're not dead. Now we're on land, and we're hunting each other. There's evolution is still happening after billion years. We're still here, and Lucy is basically. I think Lucy. I'm not sure if Lucy here is being used for the first representation of primates. Basically, so Lucy will be the original primate, I think. So hence why they mentioned Lucy, I think. If I'm wrong, guys, let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's how I interpret it. So
billion years, the show is still here. Not single one of your fathers died young. The handy travelers out of Africa.
The handy travelers out of Africa. So referring to primates, obviously we all evolved from Africa, innit?
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that note she did though. I did not expect that either.
Yeah, she really has a nice vocal chemistry between him.
Yeah.
They usually do duets together in their vocals, man. It's brilliant, so satisfying. Gave birth to fantasy, to idolatry, self-destructive weaponry, enter the god of gaps. You know the god of gaps, right?
No, I'm not familiar.
So the god of gaps is, but you do know, you just don't know that it's called the god of gaps. So the god of gaps is basically the first attempt that we made to understand the cosmos.
Got you.
And therefore, obviously, Thor is lightning. Thunder and lightning is Thor. And now that we know what Thor, we know what lightning is. We no longer need Thor, but then God keeps shifting to the gaps of the knowledge that we don't have.
Right.
So that's the god of
Mythology,
gaps.
basically, no?
What's that?
Like mythology.
Well, yeah, that's the term that's given to that. But it's just the god of the gaps is basically the excuses that we make for things that we don't understand.
Right.
And the gaps of knowledge that we don't have, we place God there.
Of course.
You see,
we need to place something just because we
don't fully
understand
so basically this referring to the history of what was happening, how we were developing these ideas, right, to understand the cosmos, right. So you kind of have to put yourself in the perspective of the original primate. So as I mentioned before, this is like a gradual stage of us not existing to life existing to primates now. Right. So it's kind of given like a back history of us, basically. Yeah. Of what we were doing. So it's not now. It's talking about the attempts that we were making in the past.
Yeah, the steps.
The steps. So so that's why so gave birth to fantasy. Idolatry, self-destructive weaponry, atavistic dread of the hunted. So basically, as a prey, if you're a prey and you are constantly scared of your environment, you have to make up reasons for the reason why you're suffering and all of these things. So it's talking about just our nature of making up ideas in order to explain our suffering being obviously of the hunter, the prey.
Yeah,
right?
for it to make sense for
Yeah,
us,
for it to make
basically.
sense.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So their lyrics go in from here. It just becomes so deep. It's incredible, the piece that they came up with. It's amazing.
The cradle of thought, the architecture of understanding, the human lust to feel, so attempt to know, to rule the earth. Hunger for shiny rocks, for giant mushroom clouds, and will to do as you've been done by.
Oh, bars.
Oh, the one before.
All of them. So now that they've spoken about about fantasy and God of the Gaps and all of that. Now, Enter Ione, the cradle of thought. Right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Exactly.
The cradle of thought,
The architecture of understanding.
architecture of understanding.
What was that?
It starts from the mind, isn't it? The
Yeah.
understanding stuff.
Yeah. The human lust to feel so exceptional.
Human lust to feel, so attempt to know, to rule the earth. Hunger for shiny rocks.
Hunger for shiny rocks. You know what that means?
No.
Gold, diamonds, pearls, all of these things. Right.
For giant mushroom clouds.
For giant mushroom clouds. Giant mushroom clouds. One word would be Oppenheimer.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Exactly.
Got you.
The explosion.
Yeah.
You see that shape that it
Of
gives.
course, yeah.
That's so basically just the brutality of the human evolution, the hunger for shiny rocks, the all of these things leading us to be so brutal to each other. That's all part of our history before we became this civilized. So it's all
Yeah.
it's still talking about us evolving. So it's kind of like a clock, and it's like just talking about each clock ticking, and as it ticks, it's talking about a history and from where we've come to where we are now.
Yeah. Especially the last part. You know, when it says last, that, you know, men or Aslo.
Terrayonia, the cradle of thought, the architecture of understanding, the human
Yeah,
lust to
that
feel.
part. It's like we were not the first ones to even be here, anyways.
Yeah.
And to have lost that exceptional is a bit. It's a bit
Yeah,
crazy,
to feel so exceptional.
exactly.
Yeah, we've had it from time. You know, yeah. I can't, it can't just be happening to me for no reason. There has to be a reason that this thing is happening to me. I have to be there's
Exactly.
that kind of need that someone has to be watching over me.
So attempt to know, to rule the earth.
To rule the earth, there is this general consensus that the world was made for us.
Yeah, that's where I was going with.
Like the whole universe was made with us in mind, kind of thing.
That's part of the video, how it started from just, the history of how everything started off.
Yeah.
We were not the first ones anyways.
Yeah.
Which
And
one really worked,
exactly, and what makes us think that we are the last ones?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was going to keep going without us
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
For shiny rocks, for giant mushroom clouds, the will to do as you've been done by.
The will to do as you'd been done by. Revenge. Yeah? Exactly.
Enter history, the crocodile, enter rat kind. He took his time in the sun, and a dream to understand a single grain of sand. He gave birth to poetry, but one now seems to me bring the last light of memory.
Beautiful. You hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's slowly creeping in.
Whoa.
what's going on in the background on the screen.
War and war. And
Yeah,
war.
exactly. It's basically given the eventual how civilization was moving on with destruction upon destruction upon destruction upon destruction.
All right. Even he's shocked.
We are going to die, and that makes us the lucky ones. Most people are never going to die because they're never going to be born. The potential people who could have been here in my place, but who will in fact never see the light of day, outnumber the sand grains of Sahara. Certainly those unborn ghosts include greater poets than Keats, scientists greater than Newton. You know this because the set of possible people allowed by our DNA so massively exceeds the set of actual people. In the teeth of these stupefying odds, it is you and I, in our ordinariness, that are here. We privileged few who won the lottery of birth against all odds. How dare we whine at our inevitable return?
The legend.
I get goosebumps every time.
Thus, from the war of nature, from famine and death, the most exalted object which we are capable of conceiving, namely the production of the higher animals, directly follows. There is grandeur in this view of life, with its several powers originally breathed into a few forms or into one. And that whilst this planet has gone cycling on according to the fixed law of gravity, from so simple a beginning, endless forms most beautiful and most wonderful have been and are being evolved.
Yo,
Woo! What a trip! What a trip, man.
yo. You know what I want to start with?
Go on.
This whole video was like a history and astronomy
Yeah. Well.
lesson as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, I wouldn't go to like a teacher and like enjoy the lesson as much as if it was put in a song with education and like just deep and like depth educational stuff. This was amazing.
That's very interesting because that's the same thing I said. Well, it's not the same
Is it?
thing, but I said something along the lines of, if I was taught chemistry like this, and I was shown how exciting the gradual process of life was, I would have been, I don't know, a different person. Like, I would have taken it more seriously.
Man, that was fun. Let alone the actual music.
Music as well, yeah. The awesomeness of the song. You know, like you're going through the awesomeness of the song, and you're trying to get the educational facts as well. Like, what? Huh? Bro, but this piano piece is killing me right now. But it's like,
I'm learning a lot as well.
What did they just say?
Exactly.
You know, the giant mushrooms, eh? It's amazing.
Yeah. It wasn't featured in artists, it was featured Richard Dawkins. The Richard Dawkins, which is even more legendary.
People don't like him because they're scared of the truth.
Man. Oh, man. Oh, man. He just left it there like, yeah, take that. Oh. The truth hurts. It's just how it is.
Ow!
Truth hurts.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
Loved it.
Nightwish, they are this sophisticated with their music. They don't play with their music. There's always some sophistication with the way they perform the lyrics, the symbols they use, the images in the background. Everything is very significant in the way they perform. It's amazing.
Thank you for showing me, because they're going to become one of my favorite bands. Because
Yeah?
Nah, for sure, because the music and the educational side is crazy, and most of the songs this way as well. Or is it? I guess they're more varied. Or...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're more varied. Some of their songs are there's the Ghost Love score, which is similar to this, but it's cut into pieces. I think it's like 13 to 15 minutes overall live performance. Yeah, and they do something similar like this too.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's sick.
it's brilliant. It's brilliant. But yeah, to get someone like, Richard Dawkins behind you.
Exactly.
I think this was from his book as well. I forgot the title of the book. This was from one of his books as well, and they made the song based on that, the theme of the book. Yeah.
That makes sense, because the way they began
Yes.
with just the orchestral,
Yeah.
like
That was
it
kind of
makes
like
sense,
just
yeah.
the beginning of things. Yeah.
Now that makes sense. And then the visuals, obviously, they were scoring it for the visuals.
Yeah.
In the background.
Yeah.
That's wow, that's crazy.
Very cool. Anyway, let me know what you think. I think eventually we're gonna get a new Nightwish army over here.
Yes.
But yeah, that's
fancy.
do it well. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think, man. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. See you guys in the next reaction video. Stay tuned and we're out. Peace.